Yo, welcome to the show, everybody. It's me, Ben, and welcome back to a brand new video, baby. Today, my friends, we're back at it again, even though I'm a few days late. Always will make time for Miss Jennifer. For Miss Yunjin. Welcome in and welcome back, my friends. We've got ourselves a bit of a song here, a bit of a solo track here, entitled, I believe, Jellyfish. And if Jellyfish is meant to represent something, maybe I'll pick up on it in the lyrics, but I'm not really sure necessarily what it would represent off the top of my head. I know that I can probably name certain other aquatic animals that have certain meanings for things like hope and resilience and stuff, but jellyfish is one that's interesting, and I'm not really sure off the top of my head what she's gonna go for here, but I'm sure it's gonna be lovely. Oh, and that's the other thing, is I'm looking at this front thing here. When it comes to Miss Yunjin, we've gotta be ready for her to have also drawn everything, or painted everything that's in the video as well, not just done the lyrics and the vocals and everything else. So, as always, my friends, if you need a little bit of extra SSERAFIM from me in general, hit me up over on the Patreon. There's a ton of it over there right now. At this point, we are finally all the way caught up with all of the recent Lennyverse episodes, so we've watched every single one of those, and we're still all the way up to date with Day Off as well. So there is some other things in the future I'm hoping to be able to implement over there. Obviously, we have a bunch of album reactions to the SSERAFIM girls already, so if you're interested, hit me up over there, and if not, don't stress yourself out. I'm just letting you know, for any of y'all that need a little bit more from me, there's a bunch of it, and a bunch of that, like I was saying, a lot of that is over at the cheapest tier on the Patreon as well, so you don't gotta pay a whole lot for that stuff. But let's hop into it. Miss Yunjin, Jellyfish. If y'all enjoy the reaction, leave a like, let's go. I love the blue. I know I've got red in the hair right now, bro, but blue will always be my favorite color, y'all. Yeah, jellyfish. Okay. Oh. Like a jellyfish. A jellyfish doesn't care what's happening on land. Is someone joining you later? Nah, it's just me. The vibrato right there. Hello. Oh, I'm so sorry to pause here. I just clocked. Obviously, if you touch a jellyfish, you get stung. And I wonder if, once again, last thing I'm trying to do is put words in her mouth, but what we've got lyrically so far, I'm wondering if what she's trying to say is maybe at one time, she's writing about a song about it one time, or maybe even still today, she was feeling like if someone were to reach out, she would sting them, even if by accident, right? Because a jellyfish doesn't always do it on purpose, right? At least I don't think so. Any of y'all that are marine biologists, get in my comments, let me know. But like, that's kind of what I'm picking up so far. But other than that, I mean, jellyfish are always, at least in my experience that I've seen them, they're really beautiful. But there is a danger to them, right? Talk to him, Miss Yunjin. Yeah, jellyfish don't ever really seem like they're going somewhere, right? The double vocal there. I love when she goes lower with the notes, exactly, yes. That is so interesting. My mellow personal abyss. I don't know about y'all. I feel like when I have, in the couple of times that I've studied some art classes back when I was in college, it was never part of my major, but I was always interested in it. I feel like whether it's music or physical art in the sense of like a painting or whatever, I feel like typically the word abyss is used for typically situations, depictions of something that's not great. An abyss is meant to be dark, right? It's meant to be lonely. It's meant to be overwhelming, right? But she uses the word mellow before it, as in that desire to be able to feel that level of peace, even if it's almost overwhelming, would probably be better in the meantime of what I'm experiencing. And honestly, man, it's like, okay, I don't know if this is a good example of it or not, but you know, like, oh, you know what's actually a really good example here is, has it ever been like so cold outside? Has it ever been so cold outside that you sort of, even if it's just like as a joke, you'll put on like as many blankets as you have in the house, right? You'll put on as many as you can. And if you snuggle up underneath all those blankets, tuck the covers under your eyes, right? All of that weight of the blankets, right? Between the bed itself and the blankets is gonna feel in some ways like a mellow personal abyss, right? It's just you. For now, you're safe, you're warm, right? And that's kind of like a good example of what I'm trying to say about it, is because that's what it sounds like she wants. It sounds like she wants to be able to just have that, this is peaceful. It's just me here. I can just vibe out. I can just enjoy, right? And I relate to that, man. I relate to that. Sorry for the long pause. Let it float you, yeah. The pink is beautiful. These lyrics, bro. Once again, bro, it's slight, but she's doing this double vocal thing right here. She's got her main part and it's slightly higher. There's one that's slightly higher and the harmony's so good. Jen, you cooked. You cooked? Again. Floated over the top. I'm busy catching a vibe. Can't come to the phone right now. Maybe I'm just somebody else's jellyfish. Maybe that jellyfish that I'm low-key a little bit jealous of. The jellyfish that's out in the ocean, not having to worry about something else. Or at least having to worry about what I'm having to worry with right now. What I'm stressed about, what I'm worried about. Maybe at the end of the day, that's who I am to somebody else. Like, oh shit, like, oh my God. I've already yapped enough as it is, but there's not really a whole lot left that I want or really need to say about this. I hope this reaction finds those of you that feel similarly to me about her, but also about this one. I know at this point, I sound like an absolute broken record. So for those of y'all that are here every time that I'm able to react to a new song from her, you'll have heard me say, oh my God, I think this is the new favorite. This is the new favorite. And I try not to be that reactor, right? I try not to be the guy that's just like, brand new thing dropped, it's perfect. I love this more than anything else. But like, bro, when it comes to Miss Yunjin, can you blame me? Can you blame me? And especially because in this case, she's talking about craving solitude. It's not emptiness. She's not craving emptiness. She's not craving, what's the word? She's not, I don't know, emptiness is probably the right one. She's craving a silence, a just release from everything else in the meantime. And I think that's really beautiful because I can relate to that, right? These last couple months for me have been not easy. They ain't been easy. And I find myself more often than not hoping for a release. And for me, thankfully, that's been time spent with my beautiful girlfriend. It's been time spent with friends, sometimes with family, sometimes family, you know. But it's important that we do get that release at some point. And for Yunjin to have a song about this, it, in and of itself, I feel like I'm gaining a little bit of release just by listening to her talk about it, listening to her sing about it. This one's really beautiful, Jen. You're not gonna see this reaction, but Jen, you killed this one. You killed this shit. That's it for me in the meantime. Like I was saying, y'all, if you need more Fimbies from me, hit me up over on the Patreon. Like I was saying, a ton of that is available over at the cheapest tier. You don't gotta pay a whole lot for that. And if you're not interested, that's fine too. But I will be back, of course, anytime we get something new from the girlies. And so if you haven't hit that subscribe button, do so. We will be back, of course. But that's it for me in the meantime. Y'all please take care. do a little streaming on this one, okay? Let's support her, get the numbers up. Who knows, maybe keep it trending if it is already trending, but I know I'm 5 days late, but better late than never, bro. That's it for me. Till next time, love y'all very much and peace. Goodbye.